Are you installing a new master cylinder and want to make sure you get all the air out of the system? Then just follow these steps. Welcome to You Can Fix Anything. I'm replacing the master cylinder on my 1970 Chevelle, and I'm going to use this bench bleed kit to make sure that I bleed the master cylinder so I don't have any air in my system. So follow along and I'll show you the step-by-step procedure. I would recommend having some paper towels in place underneath there. Something about brake fluid is it will eat paint. Now on this old car, I'm not as too worried about it, but it's always good practice to have some paper towel there to catch what might drip out. The nice thing about brake fluid is it's water soluble, and so you can just spray it down with water. If you want to throw a little soap on there too and spray that down, but it does rinse off with straight water, which is kind of nice. Now this bench bleed system comes with everything you need and includes a bunch of these different sizes. The blue is going to be your metric. This is going to be your imperial or American sizes. This happens to be a 7/16 24 thread. Comes with the tubes, comes with a little clip that holds it. Anything that I use during this video, you can check out the links in the description below and buy that for yourself. Let's start off by popping these protective caps out. And then I have, let's see, there's some 1/2" 20. Let's see, I think, yeah, that's going to be what we need. This comes with Teflon tape. I'm not planning on using it just because this is just a temporary installation unless these threads just don't seal at all. I think that they're going to do the job just as they are. Hand tighten them in. And so I'll get both of these installed here. There's actually 4 of this size. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess I haven't used this before, but actually the rear thread is going to be a 9/16 18 and the front thread is a 1/2" 20. And so, yeah, I can see that now. They are different sizes. And after that, go ahead and put this tube on. You want to be careful. This is plastic, so you don't want to break it. This tube on. Probably wouldn't hurt to put a little brake fluid on the outside. Help it slip on a little easier. There we go. And then each kit comes with this nifty little clip. Oh look, made in China. And so that actually clips right here in between. And so you put that in there, then you install the tube. Front to the front, back to the back, and I'm pretty much touching the bottom. And so now that holds the tube down under. And so let's go ahead and put the brake fluid in. Now it's called bench bleeding because it can be done on a workbench. You can clamp this master cylinder in a vise and do it that way. I don't have a bench here. This isn't my place. And don't have a vise. So I'm just going to bench bleed it here right on the car. And then you get in the car and pump the brakes very carefully. You don't want this stuff to splash all around. But slowly pump the brakes and it's going to get all the air out of the system. Move that closer for a little better view for you guys. Just slowly pump it. All the way down now. Check the level here. All right, I think that's got it. Now that we have all the air out of the master cylinder, we can go ahead and unclip this. I'll go ahead and bend this over so that when I unscrew it, I'm not going to let all the fluid just run out. I'll just let this drain into here. Waste not, want not, right? And then we're going to go ahead and put this into place, tie it up. So you can see that fluid was leaking out of there a little bit. We'll tighten that with a wrench in just a minute. But at least stop that leaking. And we just do the same thing here with the back. There we go. Pinch that off. Put a little water on there and get this thing in. Now just take this clip out of the way, top up both bowls. Place this cap and lock it into place. Now let me jump in the car and press the brakes a couple times, see how they feel. Oh yeah, nice. They're not hard, they're not soft, they're just right. That is how you bench bleed a master cylinder on the car. I hope this was helpful and to learn something. Have a great day.